So when we're looking at a basic beginner build for Trapper, we're going to rely a lot more on the late game rather than the early game. So what I got is Agitation. This allows me to move faster whenever I'm transporting bodies, and it gives me a little bit larger of a tear radius. Brutal Strength to break pallets and breakable walls faster, and kick gens faster. Jolt, whenever I down a survivor, every gen within 32 meters will be hit for 8% of its progress. And then Hex, no one escapes death. If we do make it to the end game, and as you climb MMR, you're definitely going to be making it there a lot. This will come in and every survivor will be exposed or a one hit down until the Hex is removed. And for add-ons, I'm just going to run something simple with a trapper bag for extra trap and fasting tools so I can set my traps a little bit faster. Again, we're looking for more of a late game play here. Ooh, we got Dead Dog. Again, I have a mixed feelings about Dead Dog whenever I play Trapper. Simply, you know what? This is funny. Didn't we do the last beginner build actually here? The problem with like Dead Dog is that I'm also wearing the skin that keeps me, I don't know, pretty noticeable all the way through. So we'll see. One thing you want to keep in mind when you are playing Trapper though is that you don't always want to put the two traps I just did there aren't always the best traps. Sometimes the best traps are more or less along the loop, as if you're running someone around it, rather than trying to place it at the pallet to deny the simple play. Alright. Cool. I just want to block off the main building as much as I can. Alright, I got a few traps set up. I want to at least pressure this for a moment before they finish it. Alright. There we go. Maybe? Oh, he's so good at that. Alright, I got you then. Got him. Oh, that was a big mistake. Cool. I'll use the jolt here. Nice. He's gonna get out, or he's going to get out. I'll go reset that trap here in a second. But first, do that. I want to head back over here because she came right back here. There we go. Hiya. Alright. Do I have anything here? Nice. Perfect. Alright. The only thing that could have been better there if I could have had just, you know, a few extra seconds where I could have gotten Jolt to go off on that gen up there again. Now that I got her hooked, though, I can come over here, pick up this trap, and kind of play around with it. Actually, let's do that. Come up here, kick this. Getting value out of Brutal Strength real quick. They're both up here, which is fine. I'll come around here and just push them away. At least hopefully stop them from both healing. This just applies a little bit of pressure. Oh, wait. You might have made a big mistake there. Ball takes it. Okay. Hi. Joel hits the gen up top. And it hit the gen over there. And she's working on that gen. She might be able to finish it. But I want to go ahead and just get this hook going. If she finishes it, oh well, no big deal. Again, we can definitely play around for more of an end game here. Come on, he don't know. He don't know. They'd both know. You know, I knew better than swing for that one, but I did anyways. There we go. I'm gonna pick up this other trap. Nice. Alright. One thing that's really nice about Agitation, by the way, outside of it increasing the tear radius, it allows you to transport someone quicker to like an area of more importance. So, for example, I can come over here. I get to see where my next chase is. And if you had like a 3-gen or like you had Corrupt Intervention, which is a perk you can get later down the line, you can move survivors from a non-corrupted gen area to the gens that are corrupted. It's extremely helpful. Okay. Thank you. I was talking. So kind of just like this, for example, we can grab her, and I want to go back. Like, let's just say I have more gens over in this area. If I have a hook there, I can actually get her over here with a lot more ease. Or even chase down survivors. Now, if you have Mad Grit with it, you can get even more fun value out of it. I don't really have a lot here. But I can definitely go for him now and get him out of the game. He does have Dead Hard, so I just gotta keep that in mind. Cool. Thank you. And he's now out of the game because he went for the save. That was very, very brave. Not a smart move on his part. What's going on, Ruler? How you doing? Oh. Hi. Look at that. You have decisive? No. Well, that was silly. Alright. Both of them are there. Cool. I'm just gonna go over here and set this trap back up, just to deny this loop. And let's set this up here. There we go. We got a lot of stuff set up, and we got one survivor here who I can chase possibly into that trap. Hi. Alright, and then we'll pick up. If you ever put a trap behind you like that and then pick up a survivor on the pallet, another survivor isn't going to come over and be able to stop you from picking up that survivor. Don't think, better be careful. Yeah, we got a really, really clean start here. Jolt came in and actually did a lot of value. I'm really happy that Jolt became a free perk to everyone who's new coming into the game. It's really nice for them to have some kind of slowdown potential. Okay, she dropped down. Not much here. I wonder if I can do this in a certain way where I can... Thank you. Like that. That works out. And then go for the save. Now, swing. Cool. Alright, we can just pick up and hook. Because we're right here at the hook, we'll see her scratch marks. Unless she would have hopped into a locker. Alright.
Legion beginners build, please.
Maybe. I don't know if I'm taking a lot more requests right now, but if I can, I will. I've actually already done a Legion's beginner build for YouTube. But I can definitely put one on again. I will see if I can get to doing that. But I currently already have one out there. And boop. Got it. But if you have another idea that you want to go for a build, feel free to put it down. I'll do it before we leave. Or I'll just do the same build that I did back then. And GG's. Is it worth it to walk extra distance while carrying a survivor with agitation so you can hook them in an area with more traps? Yes. That's always something you can definitely do. She might get hatched now. I really don't mind. If you have more traps in an area, it's another good use of agitation. Is take them to that area for when survivors come back through the area, they have a higher chance of being tagged by those traps. Or when someone comes to save and you head back over, they will panic and then run into the traps. So definitely a solid idea. And thank you for bringing it up. I always miss something in these little videos. All right, for the second game, we get round fields. Nice. See what we got. So we got a long loop here, and what I'm gonna do here is put a trap right into the tall grass here, and we'll move on. I have another solid loop here that's very easy to run. We're gonna put it with the loop, not at the pallet. Oh, but they both saw me. Okay, and then tag her. Now that is unfortunate. So the worst case scenario, well, it was the worst case scenario, but she kind of messed it up. The worst case scenario is for you to spawn by survivors who get to watch you set traps up. All right, let's use agitation. I'm gonna bring her right over here. I'm okay with bringing her over here to where the traps are at the moment, and then going over this way and setting up a few more traps. Maybe getting some better ones set up for the future plays. Put one here in the tall grass. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. This one will be with the pallets. And then I want to get another trap over here, but I actually just want to pick this trap up. I might head over to Shack here. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna fake this out. Oh, buddy, that was a mistake. Okay, Come here. I'm going to put a trap right here along the side. And then we can kind of cut back around and see who comes for these saves maybe. Here we go. Nice. We're going to definitely head over here. We want to push them into traps. So if it's my choice, that's what we're doing. Alright. He'll head to Shack. He'll feel safe at Shack. And he has pallet. I don't know if he saw where I put everything at either. Nice. Dead hard. The world will never know. And the one trap that we had that was at the pallet itself is over there and just got fixed. This survivor might also have a boon, so I gotta keep that in mind. We need a Grim Reaper killer. That would be really cool. I head this way because I know she's over here. Probably setting up a boon somewhere. Okay. That's fine. We'll put a trap right here. And then move on. I see. She's right here working on a gen. Very brave. I don't have any traps in this area, so I'm going to kind of veer off and then turn my attention to the guy who's actually over here instead. See if I can maybe move him in a better area. Ooh, neither of these spots are really good. This gen's now being worked on. Maybe I can push someone away from here. Here we go. Is this Dwight? It is. Cool. He has vault. We'll chase him the long way. Oh god, no. Oh, that was messed up. We got, keep following it. He'll be, and now? I wonder if he actually sees the traps here. Give me one more second. I don't know if he was over here watching me a minute ago. I want to find out. He walked right over it. I don't think he actually knows it's there, by the way. I think he just kind of got lucky on it. That was unlucky for me, though. Crazy. Yeah, he didn't know it was there. He just got lucky. That is unfortunate. I guess I should have moved it out a little bit more. Or the hitbox was just really small there for some reason. He should have stepped on that both times. That's okay. We'll pick it up. I was confused. I thought that was there. A vampire killer? Yeah, that would be really cool. Just the one survivor moved over this way. I do want to get traps over here, but unfortunately, I got two survivors who are kind of chilling here. I got all three survivors over here. 1, 2. I'm also looking back over here because he's injured. I'm going to do this real quick. Okay. I got fast setting speed, so I can kind of get that down and hopefully move back over here and stop them from getting a free save. Can I get her at least injured. Then make it obvious I'm going this way. Boom. Nice. Jolts back up. Good. There we go. You hope they had Jason as a killer? Agreed. Alright. And then the one thing we can do is clearly play basement extremely well with Trapper, by the way.
Mornin' Red. Always killing it, dude.
Hey, thank you. You know you're always killing it. Alright, we're gonna put one here. And then we'll put the real trap actually right here. I'm not putting it on the window itself because, again, we're going to run them hopefully into it. Alright, she's heading back to the... Oh, come on. The trap is so close. I wonder if she knows it's there. Very wide angle there. Oh. Unfortunate. Got it. Good. Brutal Strength comes in really nice here. We can pick up. We can use Agitation to get her closer to the basement hook. I can't get her to the basement hook. There's no hooks in between either that are really, really good. So we'll hook her right here for now. And then we'll move back this way. They might disarm that trap right there, too. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Hey, buddy. I still heard him over here, so we're fine. And then, who goes for the save here, yeah? I don't have any traps in this area yet, but if I hook him here, I can definitely set one up. This hook here will buy me a moment to grab this trap and put it over, hopefully at this loop. Because it is a jungle gym, I want to have something stopping me from in here. But I've never heard your opinions yet. What do you think about the MMR? Hold up. 1 second, we'll do the same trap there. What do you think about the MMR, and is it a net positive or negative? I think it creates a net negative overall for the community, but not in the sense that states it's working good and or bad. All right. So, for example, there's a lot of negative stigma with the MMR, and it creates a bad vibe within the community. And I think the bad vibe stems from the fact that no one in the community wanted it or asked for it, and yet they received it. And when you ignore your community, the community lashes back. So, no matter what, because they went through with it and did this out of, like, listening to the community, they indirectly, like, set it up to lose. If they would have never told anybody...
Loving the YouTube content less than 3.
Thank you. If they would have set it up and just did it without telling anyone, no one would be complaining. Because the games haven't changed as much as people think they have. You're, like, again, the high MMR, where it, like, looks to search for people, most of the time, really is just your normal gameplay. Like, you can still do fun builds, standard stuff like that. You're not getting those crazy, oh my god, survivors, right? So, the one thing a lot of these people, like, who are complaining about it, what they used to say before was that, oh, don't worry, good survivors, there's only the top 5, only the top 5% of survivors are good, right? Well, that's still true. So, but they're not on all the time. So, your godlike survivors just aren't on. And if that's the case, you know what I mean? So, like, nothing changed. You just might be getting not completely new survivors, which is fine. And if you still want to have fun and do silly builds, it doesn't mean you have to tank your MMR. Because, again, most of the survivors who are climbing MMR right now aren't gods at looping. They're more standard. They really are. They might be a little more selfish. Most of the top 5% play custom. I'm talking outside of comp. But yeah, most of the comp players play strictly custom. Most of the time. I was theorized that it made people not want to play killer. Oh, there's definitely people who are not playing killer anymore. The queue times have totally changed. Even in the daytime now, which is where my queue times for Survivor were very, very fast, have changed in the last month. People, I think, are quitting killer. And with it being it's so many negative things, though. Did the boons kill killer? No, not at all. But was it, does one side feel like they're not being listened to? I think so. And when a side, feels that way, and if you have, let's say you have content creators who are also saying the same thing, like, it reflects that. And then, like, oh, my favorite content creator said this as well, therefore I don't like it. Okay. I say if you're thinking about how MMR is, play 50 games, and if you are losing a lot of your games, you need to sit down and ask yourself why. And if your first answer is because MMR and survivors are too strong, like, you did not have 50 games where your survivors were too strong. You made a mistake somewhere. And it's okay. Like, I've been there too, where I was in there like, well, this is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Like, just talking, and I'll go back and watch it, and be like, well, you know what, maybe I made a mistake here, where I could have really trimmed the fat on my gameplay, you know what I mean? Alright. Hopefully that helps. I know it's supposed to be like a little beginner thing, but we kind of went through all the beginner tips at the beginning. I'm glad I could answer that question, though. I did see the video about odds wanting people to confirm it. I don't think MMR is good because of the way they went about it. Not necessarily the fact that it's working or not working. I thought I heard breathing. Seeing the same shit over and over and over again, but that's not true either. Like, I've already played over hundreds of games, and, like, I've had nights lately that will be like, oh yeah, everyone's running this. But I mean, I don't know. That one's hard. I really am not seeing the same shit over and over and over. But like, there'll be nights where I see the same shit over and over. But that was happening to me before MMR as well. And we've already proved, like, if I want to, like, again, if you really want to play it out and win games as killer, like, you can totally sweat it out. Like, there's things you can do. But I don't think the game's in a healthy state either. Right? I don't think the game prioritizes hooks enough. Alright. MMR is the fact that all games I play today, I got 4Ks and teams were all Ash and Silver. But ranks don't represent anything. My Survivor would be Ash or Silver probably right now, and I'm not a bad Survivor. Alright. MMR is just stupid in a game which the most powerful shit isn't skillful. I think the game definitely has its points where it rewards unskillful play. For example, skillful play on Survivor side typically is like looping or stealth, right? Because you can be skilled in hiding from the killer. But doing gens is not skill. It's not. So, but we have more and more perks that come out that allow us to do like gens faster and stuff like that. And when we keep prioritizing, like we don't have a win, like they want a 2-kill for like an average game thing, it doesn't work that way. This game doesn't work that way. You typically want to aim for like a 50% win ratio on every killer. Kind of like, oh, he's on hatch. I'll talk more about it in a moment. All right. I went on a little rant there, but there shows the build overall.
Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?